Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're fed up of not being able to grow an OnlyFans account, which is why I'm going to show you the most powerful hack that you can use to get your OnlyFans account to do this. And after taking a look at the most successful OnlyFans creators, most of them either do this consciously or subconsciously, time and time again, to get their accounts to explode. Now, in order to understand this hack, you need to understand the psychology that people have when subscribing to an OnlyFans account. Because I hate to break it to you, but attention is not what grows an OnlyFans account. Because the secret is you need intention with your attention grabbing content. Now, you may be wondering, why is intention so important in my content? And that's because of what you're selling. Now, most people think that they're just selling content as an OnlyFans creator or as an OnlyFans management agency. You think your creators are just selling content, where that could not be further from the truth. What you're actually selling is intimacy. Now, of course, content is a medium that you can leverage in order to sell intimacy. However, intention is ultimately important because it allows you to foster that sense of intimacy, which of course is what you're actually selling. Now, to give you an example of intentional content instead of attentional content, the main key difference is the type of persona that you're trying to reflect online and making sure that your content does a good job to reflect that. Because in the end of the day, you want people to actually want an intimate connection with you, and of course that is what you're selling. So in order to get people to want an intimate connection with you, you need to have intentional content that actually sells them on the idea of who you are and why they should fall in love with you. Now, this is where most people go wrong, because either the creators take in super professional content or they're taking content that is really low quality. But in actual fact, all you need is a basic camera to reflect the idea of what you're trying to sell. Of course, with regular camera content, there's going to be a different level of intimacy to them because it feels a lot more like a realistic connection they've got with someone, as opposed to you getting photo shoots and then of course leveraging the photo shoots to gather attention online. So in terms of the intentional content that you're generating, you want to make sure that you're actually portraying the e-persona that you have. So whether you're a cosplay model, whether you're a fitness model, that is what your ideal target market is interested in. And you need to make sure that your actual content is reflecting what they're interested in. So for example, the key difference for this, for example, if you're a cosplay model, would be a bit of content of you dancing around as within a character outfit, or the model asking specific questions around that character to again foster the idea of they're looking for someone to talk to about their interest within cosplay. So actually what I'm going to show you on screen is 3 different examples of content, with the content piece 1 being intention grabbing, and with content 2 and 3 being intent grabbing. Now, in terms of the key differences that we see within this content, it's the general theme of them asking questions and them actually looking for a connection with their followers. So the trick is that you don't just create content and chuck it out there in order to get as many impressions as possible. What you actually want to be doing is striving for engagement instead of impressions. Because I can't tell you how many people have come to me and said that their content just simply isn't converting. They're getting lots of impressions on their content. However, that doesn't facilitate to subscribers and to actually selling stuff in the back end. But that's because that their content is just surface level, and the actual person behind it doesn't get to see a deeper meaning behind that content, and they actually don't get to engage in an interaction with the model in terms of the front end content that they're viewing.